So D might have broken over a little bit. They made it so projectiles go through the portal, and you could do things like this. Yeah, and the projectile would basically just keep teleporting infinitely at a really high speed, and the speed is also connected to your FPS, or I mean, linked to your FPS. So the higher FPS you have, the faster it will travel. What you're seeing in the video is actually like slower than mine. I'm seeing it at 144 FPS, and you're seeing it at like 60, I think, or 30. So, yeah. So how this work is, build doesn't matter. You just want per portal, and it basically has like no duration, so it's like infinite. You want to place it on a wall. See that line that's like traveling through it? That's basically where your projectile's like gonna go through, right? So you're gonna stand like this, shoot. See, the projectile aligns with the line that's going through a portal. Preferably, of course, you're gonna want to have it facing a wall, because if you do it like this guy, and then it just it's just gonna travel through and then go to the end, and yeah, it has to be facing a wall. For the build, you don't want much really. Just put on some strength, I guess, some duration. Just build for your 4 basically, so you can make them faster, and they would come to you faster and die faster. And also put on something like rolling guard and some shield gating, I guess, so you can like go closer to them and recast your 4 in the middle of them. You don't. It's kind of situational. You don't always have to do that. But yeah. As for the weapons that it works with, there are a few, but the best one is Nataruk, because Nataruk is just really good, in general. And it has the arrow fall off as like non-existent, so it just keeps traveling forever. Because you have weapons like Stelta, where the bullets would go through, but then they would start to fall off slowly, and they would just start hitting the ground, and they would basically exit through and hit the ground, and just it's gone. And then you can also like do something like this, where you can just keep the projectile frozen in time, basically, if you just place portals like facing each other, and it would just keep going through them really fast, and it would just freeze in time because it's going really fast, so you can't even see it anymore. And you can do this with like Batacore or Higasa as well, the new weapon. Projectiles like Zenithstars, Asma, and Zenith, they just go through, and then they just stop and do their animation. They don't really like keep going through back and forth. And then things like Exodia Contagion, it just goes through the portal. It doesn't count as like those projectiles. It's kind of weird for like what the game counts as projectile and what it doesn't, because some bullets would like go through the portal and they would just keep like going back and forth, and some would just like not. They would just like go through and hit the other side of the wall. And then you have examples like Nagataka Prime, where the projectiles would fall off fast, and they would just exit through and start hitting the ground, and they're gone. Just make sure you use this on maps where there are like two, like where it's like a corridor or something like that, or you would have enemies coming in from. Like this one I'm showing you right now. You just have them, like going through that like straight, like corridor, and they'll just keep getting hit by it. And it can travel infinitely, really, as long as there's a wall on the other side. Here. I think it's facing. Actually, there you go. But you wouldn't want it to be like that. You want it to be like a short corridor, mainly, like kind of like this. Where it would travel really fast, and it would just start killing faster. You could do something like that too, or the one in the void. But yeah, I think most maps have corridors like that. It's so easy to find them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just make sure you don't use this to AFK, because I don't like it when people AFK with it. I I can probably see this getting patched out this week or next week. I think the update is next week, or actually, well, this week. The hotfix, or the, you know, they're just fixing some stuff, and this is probably gonna get fixed too, I think. It seems intended, because I don't think the portal used to work like this. I don't remember. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we'll see what happens next week, I guess, or this week. I keep saying next week. Yeah, have fun with it. Don't AFK with it. I wouldn't suggest that. You just get banned probably. Yeah, good luck.